The taller the person, the more freaked out they are by people taller than them.
Landing or launching a boat requires the pilot to account for the moon's gravity.
Humans are probably uniquely identifiable by only the smell of their farts.
Spider-Man can only operate in a small number of Earth's cities. In most of them he'd be virtually useless.
The Glee cast has more dead members than the Beatles.
It's much harder to find your phone when you live alone.
Unclipped toenails drive sock sales.
Smokers are probably a lot less deficient in vitamin D than non-smokers.
Most people that you know have a memory of you that you have no memory of.
They keep making Final Fantasy but stop making the never-ending story.
Due to the gender exclusivity, leprechauns and banshees might be the different genders of the same Irish creature.
Many people are choosing to live their own version of The Truman Show by voluntarily sharing all aspects of their lives on social media.
Sometime in your 40s you are likely to hit the halfway mark of your life, and not know it.
We're closer to 2070 than 1970.
No one dresses as Santa for Halloween.
People that dress up as Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween will end up being mistaken for Joe Pera.
Elevators don't have music anymore.
When a house has no security alarm, squeaky doors become more of a pro than a con.
You know every phone number, you just don't know who it belongs to.
Now for a quick break, stay tuned for more shower thoughts. Intelligence has been traded for confidence. A person is no longer required to prove they are right, just act like they are.
No one has tasted the whole periodic table and lived to tell the tale.
In school, you're taught to answer their questions, but in life you need to question their answers.
A lot of people have probably died wearing Red Bull helmets.
Like smoking, pouring pills directly in your mouth and chewing them is much cooler in movies than in real life.
Pirates with peg legs were basically wooden cyborgs.
Tall people have to worry about nose hairs way more than short people.
Since our brain detects other people yawning and causes us to yawn too, it is possible to start a yawning chain from one country to another.
Banaka use in movies has really fallen off.
Fruit by the foot must sound like a really gross candy to places that use the metric system.
More young people like old stuff than old people that like new stuff.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Lorelei Stewart. Thanks for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more shower thoughts. Bye for now.
If you like this podcast, check out our other podcast, Daily Dad Jokes. It'll make you laugh and groan. Just search for Daily Dad Jokes in your podcast app or check the show notes page for links. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.